Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time for something spooky. It's time for Creepshow. The 2019 Creepshow. But don't be too scared. Otherwise you maybe get nightmares before you go to sleep. Enjoy yourself while watching this review for Creepshow. Because it may be the last thing that you ever see. So enjoy yourself and don't be too frightened. But watch out, because there can always be something lurking around the corner. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Eats, and I watched season 3 episode 1 of Creepshow. I will be honest, I don't know if I will have the Twilight Zone when we will film. I don't know if I will have. I don't know if I will have the Twilight Zone when we finish Creepshow. Jesus, that was hard to say. I don't know, because the package should have been here already. You know, maybe 15 days ago. But it's running late. It will still arrive, but when it will arrive, I have no clue. I have seriously no clue. So, so maybe we're gonna do another show after this one, you know, if it still isn't here. You know, we're gonna do another short show. But we'll see, you know. We'll see when the time comes. But that said, let's start with Creepshow, because that's what you're here for probably. If not, no, thank you for watching it then. But let's start. We're at an isolated farmhouse, and a boy is walking. Now, he's not a young boy, I think he's around 14, 15. And he is walking to the pigs to feed them. After feeding them, we see a man putting a rifle or shotgun or something in the back of his pickup truck and get in and drive away. I didn't know if that was the neighbor or his father, but yeah, thinking about it, it's probably in America. And usually then with farmhouses, the neighbor is a couple miles. So highly likely that was his father, and yes, it was his father, so his father went away. Then we see the boy inside eating, because it's time for breakfast. When the boy eats, his mother comes in and she asks, "How would you like to meet your great and he Joe filled in the blank, Mima? Yes. So his great grandma. Lots of great. She's probably very great. Stupid. Anyway, he gets excited. So he really wants to meet her. And she walks up to the closet that's adjacent to the room. You know, it's just in the hallway immediately when you walk in the hallway to the right, you know. And she takes out a very flowerful suitcase. It's white and lots of flowers on it. And then they talk a bit. Yeah, he asks how long is the trip. And the mother says 14 hours with the bus. So it's probably faster if they drove themselves. But still, 14 hours with the bus. That's a longest time. That's really long, dude. Yeah, I live in the Netherlands and I think from north to south you can drive that definitely in a day. I think, well, if I went from home to somewhere in Groningen, so that's the upper right province, and that was 4 hours, just a trip, the single trip going. So that was basically this. If here's the one side of the country and there's the other side, a bit at the other side. There's here still a bit, but that was around 4 hours. With train and bus. So multiple trains and a bus or two. So I think this, driving that would be around the same 4, 5, maybe 6 hours. Depends. Okay, if traffic is good, then probably I don't drive, so don't mind that. I don't have my license to drive. Never had, so I can't judge on that. But I think I would estimate maybe 5, maximum 6 hours you can drive that. So 14 hours, that's, back and forth once and then halfway. No, wait, that does make sense, because that would be let's say we're going out for 5 hours, then it would be almost 3 times, 1 forth, 1 back, and then almost at the end of the fourth again. So that's a big, that's a long time. But they go out, they are ready to leave. So they walk up to the front door, they open it, and who's standing there? The father. Behind the father, just off the porch, is standing a guy and a woman. A man and a woman. I don't know if they're a couple, but they're standing there. And that man has a rifle. And if you want to know what's going to happen next, you have to watch the episode yourself, season 3, episode 1. Sorry that I got a bit sidetracked, with back and forth, but it's a bit of, if you're an American watching this, then you know how far 14 hours is. For you guys it's just, oh yeah, it's maybe so many hours to the sea. For us, it's I think within 4 hours you can get to the coast. If traffic is good. Even though if you're from the other side of the country, from the east side of the country. So that's the longest time, dude. Longest time. 14 hours. Just one trip, going forth. That's not even coming back. That make 28 hours, dude. Holy shit, that's the longest time. But that story was definitely a good story. I like that story. Second story I liked a bit less, but that didn't change really the outcome of outcome of what I give it. Sorry. I would give this episode 4 out of 5. Yes, it was a good episode. Definitely, like I said, the first part was better than the second part, but overall it was a good episode. I can't complain about that. So if you want to know what's gonna happen next, watch the episode yourself, because it's, like I said, definitely a fun one. Don't forget to leave a like, recommend. A plant-based movie. A movie where plants are in the title or are a big subject in the movie. Like, for instance, Shops of Horror. That's about a plant. Or Steel Magnolias. Both good movies. Well, I didn't like, the first time I saw Little Shops of Horror, I didn't like it. But in the reactions, I can get a bit over it, because it's more musical and horror, so I didn't expect the musical part when I watched it. And Steel Magnolias for Julia Roberts. I think she got, that was her first role, I think. Or there was one that put her on the, no, it was not the one that put her on the map, didn't it? Something like that. There's a fact about that movie and about her in that movie. I don't know. Not fact in the movie, but a fact about her in the movie. Something like it's her first movie, or it's what put her on the map, or something like that. I don't know precise. So if you know more about that, put down below in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's very important. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe, and see you guys maybe later for something else. For something completely, and now for something completely different.